Just Another Podcast is now powered by Agent Bollywood, Sharbina and Ismail, the ideal partner for all your property needs.
Engaging Sharbina Property Matchmaker as your property consultant is a smart investment that can save you time, money and stress.
Contact Agent Bollywood at 9181-4262 right now. Yo! Welcome back to Just Another Podcast.
I'm ready for you.
Oh.
You gonna kupas. I do not know what you're gonna peel.
Wow.
Wow.
It's Raya. And is it really? Raya is Raya really a celebration?
Actually, no. This year really, I don't know mood lah, bro. This is the first time I don't feel excited at all for Raya.
Is it?
I was only excited for our videos. It's really tak ada mood, you know, really. Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, it's a mixed bag lah. I think Raya by itself, it's supposed to be a celebration lah, like what we have already discussed, and of course what we traditionally know, and of course things gets a bit different lah when you're older.
Yeah.
Right, like with all the family dramas. Not just family, even with friends and close
Your
ones.
circle gets smaller. Do you realize that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't have time for a bigger circle lah.
One thing I like this year was that I didn't attend the open houses when my aunties and uncles did their open houses. I didn't go.
Why is that you like?
Number one, I was too tired to socialize.
Okay.
Then bukan nak cakap riak guys, jangan It's because when I meet them, right, they will ask me like, how's content creating, how's social media, how's this? I have to smile, I have to exert energy, you know.
Okay.
Which I don't have at that moment.
Oh, is it? So
I tend to sit one corner and then just use my phone and then just protect my space. It's like I'm protecting it from in general, sampaikan terbawa-bawa when I go visiting. So when I'm at home, I sit down and think like, oh crap, what the shit did I just do? You know, you get me not?
Wow.
So now I understand why when people look at other content creators, you know, dia ni yak dia ni macam bila dah numbers naik tinggi je dia yak. Actually, it's not yak. It's like you just don't have it in your capacity to socialize anymore.
Is Kak Ana a yak influencer? That's for you to assess lah. At the end of the day.
So since I'm touching on the open house thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, something weird happened at my brother's open house lah.
Weird.
Remember I mentioned earlier that the duit raya thing, right? Right, I brought my duit raya to my brother's place to give out to my nephews and nieces because I would meet all of them there, what? So I had a bunch that is tied with a rubber band. So I was giving out, then they were giving out to my kids lah. Kira give and take lah. So I took out 4 and then I gave it to this particular person lah. I say now for your kids. And normally bila open house, I would just target the parents and pass it to the parents because the kids will be everywhere.
Okay.
And I know that, okay, let's say I know you have 1, I know this cousin have 4, this auntie have 3, I would know, right? So I would just pass it to this particular person. Then I turn around, then I was like, where's that guitar that I was tying the rest with lah? I was looking for that guitar. That the spouse came back and passed me that 4 envelope and said, nah, this is for your kids.
Oh.
Okay? So I took the envelope. I thought, okay, it's a give and take, right? Then when I look at it, it's my envelope, bro. With my guitar that I was finding terselit among the 4 envelope.
So they just return back?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you know like how it sets you wonder just now in the previous episode you were saying. So what? Is it because you are not giving? I faham. Maybe because there were some years where I didn't give duit raya because my budget was like so tight when my 4 kids were very young. I couldn't afford to give duit raya. Because duit raya is after all zakat for kids, right? It's whether you can afford or not. So in my head I'm thinking, husnuzon lah. Okay, maybe like he didn't give, so he felt bad, then he give back and say that it's for your kids.
Right.
Like you would know I have 5 kids, you gave me 4 and it's my own envelope with my guitar terselit kat tengah. So number 1, I husnuzon that you don't give. Number 2, it will come and like, are you like not happy with what I'm doing right now, or you tersinggung? Did I do something wrong that for you to give this back to me? Right. It gets your mind wondering.
Yeah. I mean, I've been hearing a lot of times where you mention it's since you do this Just Another.
Yes.
But I don't think so lah. I mean, you can't blame it on just a platform when I think there's deeper.
But previous years kan, kita macam ni lah guys.
Ui. Sampai gini semua.
Gini.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know lah. I mean, it's weird lah because there's certain adab lah when it comes to giving. These are things that are unwritten. You know, nobody gave us a textbook to know that okay, when people give you, you should give back with a different. I mean, you don't have to give. Actually, the thing is,
I didn't
you
give,
don't
guys.
have to give.
Legit, I didn't give for a few years because tak ada.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if people give you, then appreciate it lah. You don't have to give, but give within your means when you're giving. If you are giving back, I do not know what's the reason. Again, if we want to be husnuzon, I don't know lah. I don't think it's applicable here lah.
I don't know. I choose husnuzon lah, bro. I want to keep it simple because if I think it the second way, it will irritate me. It's my emotion mah. Then I will start to think like, kenapa? Sudahlah. Okay, thank you. Then I put it back in the rubber band. I gave it to the next family. I just move on, guys. I just move on. After all, I will only see you like once a year. Or maybe twice a year.
Alright.
Right. So why put this on yourself?
So again, we go back to what we have discussed earlier.
Yeah.
Is this a relationship that's worth for you to keep?
No.
Then okay lah.
But I respect the person because we had good relations all the way. And I will still look forward for good relations with that person if I meet. No point being enemies and no like getting loggerheads, no point. We are much older. But no chami-chami lah.
Would you confront that person and ask?
No.
Why not?
That will cause a bigger mess.
Okay.
Just keep quiet lor.
But then you never know what?
Never know lah, never. It's not like he put food on my table, right?
But if you don't know, then you have all these thoughts in your head, you see?
I don't. I'm just sharing here.
Okay.
Because I chose the first route, remember?
Yeah,
I chose to like maybe, okay lah, something that you're not happy with. Okay, fine.
So let's say next time you meet that person.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have their thoughts?
No. So I got to train myself. That's why I say this year.
That's a lie.
It's not, bro.
It's never that way. You meet
It's
someone, if there's a history, that thing will flash back.
No,
for sure.
unless you work on yourself. That's why this year, work on yourself. That means you set your own boundaries so strong that all this don't matter to you anymore.
Okay. So okay. So if it doesn't matter, obviously you just meet that person and just.
I will just be like, and I will still give another year. Next year, I will still give. You get it? Okay. I will still meet. I will still see your children. I will still give.
Okay.
Because to me, I'm clear.
If that person does the same thing again,
fine. It's on you.
Okay. So you're never gonna ask like why?
No.
Okay. Wow.
Because I know if I ask, it's gonna open a bigger can of worms. Who knows if that person did this is to get a reaction? Who knows? You're not gonna get it from me.
Right. Okay.
But it takes a lot to get to this. It really takes a lot to get to this. So I'm telling you guys that try and get to this because the peace level is, mashallah, guys. Really.
Is there really peace though if you don't bury the hatchet?
No, to me I'm fine.
Right.
Unless it's like my brother. If my brother do this to me, right? Confirm gaduh. Confirm I'll come after him and say what's your problem. You get it? Because he matters. He really matters. Or if you do this to me, I would definitely ask you, did I do something wrong? Why you reject? I give to Alia, what? What's your issue? I would definitely come after you. Or if ID did this, I would definitely come after him.
The issue is the rubber band.
Rubber band? He don't like the rubber band I use.
Yeah. I mean, okay, in all honesty, if you ask me, if I'm in that situation, right, obviously I will want to know what happened lah. Like why was that reaction? But of course, that's the thing about Raya. Okay, the topic is here, Raya.
Yeah.
Right? I wouldn't make the confrontation then because Raya is supposed to be
you would text after that.
It's supposed to be a happy thing lah.
Yeah.
I would text after that. I said, hi, I noticed you gave back lah. Is there something wrong or did I miss something? Did I offend you anything? If I did, then I'm sorry lah. That's it. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we go back to the root, right? Because Raya is supposed to be you apologize
but
about
what
things.
If you know that this person is very, very sensitive?
It doesn't matter.
He's a very extra sensitive kind of person that if you were to ask, right, it might blow up like unnecessarily. Yeah,
so anything, I mean, at the end of the day, is it a relationship that's worth keeping?
Nope.
Right? Yeah, I mean, you're answering for that, right? So, at the end of the day, the rule is if that person is worth a relationship that's worth keeping, then obviously you will make an effort.
Yeah, confirm.
So you will ask for forgiveness because because you may not know what was said that offended, right? Like, because you give it sincerely, right? And then that person reacted such a way, then you're like, what the hell happened? right? If you react at that point of time, then you blow up.
Yeah.
So you let it be first, and then maybe one day you see that person, or you maybe text him, or another time where you all meet somewhere else, or what, you bump into that person and say, hey, that day you, if that person okay already, then okay lah. That's why lah. Don't need to dig some.
Don't need to dig. Yeah, correct. That's why I say.
If that person still like avoid you or whatever, then you're like, hey, did I offend you? Anything? What's wrong with this?
I won't. If you ask me, I won't. That's the thing.
You won't because it doesn't matter to you lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would if that person matters to you.
Yes. So bottom line is what I'm trying to share is pick your battles Betul tak?
Yeah.
Pick your battles.
Yeah.
How far you want to go?
At the end of the day, you can't please everyone lah. So there will be people who don't like you. There will be people who like you lah. So to me, I rather solve it. If I don't solve it, then I totally avoid you. So I don't have to pretend to like still smiling you and giving you money or whatever. I don't have to do that.
You will go that route lah.
I go that route. It's either this or that.
Wow. Okay.
So I mean, at the end of the day, so I need to know lah who matters and who don't matter. If you don't matter and then you're offended by me, then it's okay lah. Then I will let you hate me forever. I don't care also.
Yeah.
That's on you. That's your own stress. Right? You will live with that, right? You will live with like moving away from me and all that. I will like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Exactly.
So that is what it is lah.
Yeah.
So but then if you matter to me, then obviously two things will go lah. So either we go back to norm, right? Because we have resolved our issues.
Yeah.
Or we pump straight away, right? Unfortunately lah, because then maybe we revisit it maybe one day after we old already, both gonna die already. Then okay lah, we ask for forgiveness lah. I don't know lah, but yeah, that's the thing lah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have another DM. I mean sticker. The sticker said that invite other people to spike each other on social media.
Invite other people to spike?
That means right, like I invite Headbanger, but I never invite you.
Ui. That means maybe she got offended by what I said just now.
Dur say bye.
Okay, yeah.
So then after that I will take content that kita macam we do TikTok, we do this, despite knowing that I have an issue with you, right?
Yeah.
So I put it up just to spite you. They use technology.
You know, I have this thought, or rather this philosophy, philosophy lah, that weird is the new norm. So people are weird lah. I don't know why you need to do that to spy others. You are weird, right? What the hell is that? To me, I wouldn't.
Kau tahu tak? Dia jemput dia ni tau. Aku nampak on IG story.
But it's normal.
Yeah,
it's normal. So weird is the new norm. So there are weird people who do this because they want to spy others. I don't get it. Like, but okay, we look at things in a holistic perspective.
Okay.
Sometimes they may not spy others, but sometimes that person feel hurt. Because don't meet up and never even invite me. So it could be this person a bit sensitive.
Maybe.
Okay, so obviously in that case, what should this person do? Either one, ignore like what you said.
Yeah.
Everything also just ignore. But if he's eating you up, then obviously you confront. I mean, there's two things, right? Either you confront and ask because that thing matters, or you just realize that okay, maybe I don't matter anymore lah. If I don't matter to them anymore,
you feel sad.
You don't feel sad lah. You just move on lah. Why should you feel sad?
That's the thing. Not many can reach to that level, which I'm urging you guys to you should reach. You should try. You should try and mend your heart and reach to that level. At the
end of the day, you shouldn't. There's many people in the world, right? Like what you say, your circle becomes smaller. You don't have to please everyone. Everyone doesn't have to please you. Not everyone will like you, and you don't need to like everyone.
Actually, to relate this to the stories that I shared in the first part, right? Like I maintain my boundaries so fiercely that I keep it just to my parents, and then I don't want to go and mix with them with the worries that that relationship will impact me, right? With what is facing. Then it would be stupid for me if let's say I were to watch IGS, right? They never call me, But in the first place, you are the one who pull out what?
Correct. Yeah.
If you already pull yourself out and then you saw this person celebrate birthday and then or celebrate something and then never call you and then you want to termasuk, you are the one that is stupid lah.
You're the problem lah.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it shouldn't matter to you because you yourself don't. I mean, feel that they don't matter what.
Yeah, because in the first place, when they did the open house, they invited you, you know. They call you and they say, hey, come lah, open house. Even your dad send you the text and say, hey, this Ali open house. Let's go to Ali's house. And you said, no, I'm maintaining my boundaries this year. I just want peace. I don't want to go. Then Ali did another event. I said the child got married. Then you saw on IG story, hey, everybody is there. How come the family photo I'm not there? Bro, that one you asking for it lah.
Yeah, so you shouldn't be upset. But the thing is, obviously, people are human They will have this feeling So if you feel that way, then next time mend the ties with Ali lah.
Yeah, you should go lah.
Make the effort next time, right? Because I mean, you yourself pull away, then they shouldn't matter. But then you feel hurt. That means they matter.
Correct.
So then mend the ties with Ali. Whoever Ali, shout out to you.
Mamu Ali, third episode already we call out. Okay, another one. Terjumpa part rumah lain but tak bersalaman. That means meet at another person's house but never give salam.
Yeah, so I mean, like what we discussed earlier. So
imagine it's a 3-room flat. Then it's like, where you want to turn? Where you want to right? Where? Every BTO is tiny now. Where you want to hide? Right?
But yeah lah. So that's the thing lah. So if like, let's say that person that you meet next year meet again, like you'll be like, I mean, if it was me lah, I mean, you will still give Raya or whatever, but I wouldn't, because it's already like a relationship that's blown out already. So if that's the case, then obviously they're weird lah. But if that person again come to me and smile and salam, then I'll smile and salam and swa. Right, at the end of the day, like
keep it simple lah. Yeah.
Like I don't have to be hurt by you. You don't have to be hurt by me. It's cordial lah. We know each other. We smile. Yeah. And that's it, right?
But the problem is with our age, as much as we are setting boundaries, we are getting more sensitive lah, bro. There are more things that affect us. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
The smaller things starts to affect us.
Yeah.
And then we get pissed off like, why is it affecting me? Dulu tak apa. Like, why suddenly this kind of small things is affecting me? Right?
Yeah. No, definitely I agree that when you're aging, you get more sensitive lah.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it depends on what's your priority lah. Because to me, I mean, people value relationships.
Yes.
So I mean, we live in a community, right? So we don't live in this world alone. So obviously, relationship do matter at the end of the day lah. Whether how much it matters to you or not lah. So it's good to keep those close to you lah. Then those not close, okay lah, whatever lah. But you don't have to like be enemies lah.
Yeah. Don't totally cut it lah. Like if you meet, like I said earlier lah, how are you? How's things? Okay, another one that I got. Domestically abused but have to put up a front and conceal because don't want family to know during Raya.
Wait, alamak, this one deep.
This one very deep
Wait, this one very sad.
I don't know what he or she meant.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the IG is a weird name Wow, this
is unfortunately, right, I think this is more common than we thought it would be.
There are a lot hidden among us.
I really do not know. I mean, I can't say for sure. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe you are in a circle of women. Do you see these cases more
I don't
nowadays?
know, but I see how their husbands are treating them. Like, kau pergi ambil aku, that kind of like, wow. Then I got taken aback. No, like, you talk to your spouse like that. I mean, you're aging, you're grumpy. I'm also grumpy when I'm aging. Like, but for you to speak to that level to your spouses now when I see like it shocks me. They don't know how to speak kindly anymore. Do you happen to see that?
Okay, I mean, there's obviously different types of abuse.
Yeah.
Right? So,
physically, no lah. Maybe they conceal with their makeup or whatever. I also don't know.
Yeah.
But this is the way that I see.
So when it comes to physical abuse, then that's something is very serious, and I totally condemn such behavior. Domestic abuse physically is a no. If you are in such a relationship, go and speak to someone, go and get help, because it's not right. Nobody have the right to be beating you up physically. It's a no. It's a crime lah, actually. When it comes to emotional abuse, obviously, you know, like what you say, you can see it from the way they talk. But who are we to judge at the end of the day when it comes to that, right? So emotional is a
But we
different.
feel for them, like some of them they bring to their in-laws' place, and then she's uncomfortable, but she gotta shut it because I gotta put in my attendance in that event. So can see like it's pitiful lah. Yeah, she gotta watch what she says. Then she gotta be extra helpful because under watchful eyes. Then should she mess up, go back, kau jawab. Yeah, so this kind of thing is also
Yeah. I mean,
pitiful for them.
but this thing is also difficult to judge because sometimes that's the way the couple talk to each other, right? Sometimes you only see one side of it, but you never see how the wife talk to the husband as well.
At home, correct.
Yeah. So in a way, it's probably the norm.
But why I'm saying it's prevalent right now because it's Raya. So you got to put up that brave front and okay, non-Raya, whatever. But this one is in close proximity of your close family and friends. You gotta watch it, right?
Yeah.
You get it? It's because it's Raya. If it's not Raya, memang lah. You can do whatever you want lah. You can that's between you.
I don't get it. Sorry, why is it different?
That means right.
Yeah.
If there is nobody watching you, you are not expected for attendance. You are not expected to behave a certain way in front of because my mother-in-law, because of this, because of my mother, because of whatever. There is no pressure. What? The two of you can go and get help. You can speak to someone that you trust. But when you are in a setting where it's an open house or everybody is like looking, you got to like that one is a lot of effort, no?
Right.
And mentally it's torturing. What? Because it's Raya.
Wait, we were talking about abuse here, right?
Yes.
So how is this abuse?
Like you got to put up a front, a fake. You got to fake it.
Okay.
In front of people. Because of people. Because you got to go and mark your attendance at open houses. You get it or not?
Okay. But that's another different thing lah. That's not abuse. Why is it?
It is abuse, bro.
Abuse by who?
Whoever lah, the spouses lah. Okay. Now it works both ways lah. I don't want to say wife or husband.
Okay.
It works both ways.
So your partner is abusing you, and then in the setting of others, you behave a different way.
Yes, you got to fake it to make it look like it's real.
Okay.
That itself is a lot of effort for victims of abuse. What?
Yeah. I mean that's another.
Yeah, so that's
level
what I'm saying because of Raya context lah.
Okay.
You get it?
But we are talking about just now when they say that it's concealing, right?
Yes.
And then you talk about how that husband was talking down on the wife, right? So in that aspect, so like what I said, on the surface we are just looking at these two, husband talking down on the wife. But
or
we don't
wife
know,
talking down to the husband. Works both
either
ways.
way, yeah. So but we don't know what's behind closed doors, right? So we don't know how they behave.
Yes.
Like that. So we also cannot judge when we see them in a group setting.
Yes.
So yeah. So in a way, you may be thinking like, okay, maybe the husband abusing the wife, but the wife is keeping quiet. But maybe at home the wife is the one that hantam, because the wife is good at group setting.
Yes.
Then she know how to behave.
Correct.
I mean, okay, vice versa lah. We're giving example only here.
Yeah.
It could be the other way around also.
Don't catch us.
Yeah. Anyway, I've seen men getting emotionally abused as well.
Okay.
Right. Which is why I separate physical abuse from all of these other abuse.
Yeah.
Because no one should be going through physical abuse, no matter what. There'll be men complaining that I've been hurt by my wife emotionally, and that's why I beat her up. That's a no.
What logic is that?
There are men like that.
Okay.
There are men like that. You'll be surprised. There are more men like that actually, where they felt hurt because the wife didn't show respect to them. They felt hurt. The wife.
So they got to teach a lesson.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. This deserve an episode on its
own. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But that example that you read just now, it says that in Raya, the woman is covering up that. I mean, whatever it is, like the individual.
They're domestically abused, but have to put up a front. Yeah. So it goes both ways, either physically like bokok-bokok or bruises, or internally they had to
the emotional abuse.
They have to behave themselves. Yeah, if not balik kena.
Wow. This is sad actually.
Yeah, so Raya is very taxing on them because that's when the watchful eyes is on them.
Okay.
They have to watch everything they do and say. Wow, that one really. I'm sorry that you're going through that lah. Really. Okay, so the last one is taking attendance during Raya.
Taking attendance?
Yeah.
Got people taking attendance?
God, bro.
How come?
I don't know. I know this year.
You mean what?
They mark me absent.
No, it was funny. I like that. One more time.
He's so happy,
It's funny. They mark you absent. This what they read the names.
They make sure they know who comes. Then they will mark. This year this anak saudara datang.
Okay.
So because this A, B, C, D came to my house, E, F, G never come, right? I won't go lah E, F, G house. Because I open house, you never come.
Right.
So I literally sit down at the end of the day and reflect who come. Then never mind, So the one that marked me absent, right?
Right.
I didn't go, right? So I went for a wedding recently. Then I saw them there,
Okay.
So me being me, okay, I didn't go because this year is not my year lah. I don't feel like Raya lah.
Okay.
But I still approach that elderly one lah. I go and approach, then I say, apa khabar Nani? How are you? Then I salam. Then I ask how. Then she said lah, you look at me, do you think I'm well? She said like that lah. She's known for her sarcasm. So I said, Alhamdulillah, you look healthy. I'll dua for you when I make my solat and all that. I definitely dua that you remain healthy, blessed. The normal things.
Yeah.
Then when I look at the child who used to be chummy, he gave me a Stone Cold Steve Austin stare.
Wait, Stone Cold,
like really literally.
Word.
I was like, dia ni apa pasal sih? Like literal stare. Then after that I was thinking, okay, what did I do wrong? I recollect my memory was like, it's like an elephant when it comes to relationship lah. I dig. I did nothing wrong. The only thing I didn't do is this year I didn't come.
Okay. Wow.
That's it.
Okay.
So that was.
But the elderly talk to you.
Sarcasm.
Oh.
Full of sarcasm.
But she's known for like that lah. Kena-kenakan orang.
Yes.
Right.
And to me, I don't feel affected at all lah. Because you are elderly.
Yeah.
Why I want to get like angry with you?
Yeah.
So to me, it's fine.
Right. And then there's the kid, son
who,
or daughter.
Yeah, the one that stays
staring
with.
at you but never talk.
Never salam also.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But that house is hers, not his, right? Or her.
She rent out hers to stay with the child. For many years already. So this attendance taking, ada bro.
Yeah, of course. I mean, early on in the first part, we talk about it briefly, right?
Yeah.
Like, people sometimes come, people sometimes don't come, and then people getting offended when people don't come.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes like people.
But it's always the elderly that marks attendance,
Yeah.
Right. To me, if I invite my cousins and then they cannot come, and then they drop me a text, sorry Anna, I'm working, or sorry Anna, I got 5 houses. I'm good with it.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, people have their own life lah.
Yeah.
Right. You have an open house.
Unless I'm specifically cooking for you and your sibling.
It's just invite for you.
Yes, and then you come and text me that you deserving it out. Cute. But if it's like an open house, then you say sorry Anna, I cannot come, or what. I'm good. I won't mark your attendance and ban you next year lah.
What if they are repeated offenders?
I'm still good.
Okay, so you still keep on inviting even though they haven't come for 3-4 years already?
I'll still invite, even though because it's an open house. I don't want to create drama. I don't want like, because this year never come, I don't want to call you. But everybody else is being called.
Okay.
If you respect me enough, you will come. But if you don't, then that's on you.
I actually agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I always open my house anyway.
You expert in open houses lah.
Yeah, but I do see a trend. There are people who repeated offenders lah. But like, okay, I mean, honestly, I'm not affected. But there's something in the back of my head like, why, right? Like, just come lah. Like, so many years, never come.
Yeah.
Like, just come 1 year, nothing wrong. I mean, it really a small thing, and I'm not really offended because I mean I'm busy handling guests anyway.
Yeah.
It's an open house. Whoever can come. Whoever cannot come. But if you every year also never come, then I mean, to be really honest, I don't see a point in inviting you lah. But we still invite lah because family.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ultimately, it's family, and you get to see who loves you, who don't. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Right? If the person don't love you, then let it be.
Correct.
I love myself.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, this whole like what's so tough about Raya is that thing lah where you have to mend relationships.
That's the tough part.
What's the tough?
Tough part.
Tough part.
Yeah.
So I mean, sometimes you don't need to, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we both agree that you don't matter, and I also don't matter to you.
Yeah.
So why we need to pretend? Why need to meet and go to his house and all that?
And then it's the elderly that puts the pressure on us.
Yeah.
And then you fight with me because of that. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, that part is nonsense lah. I mean, the elderly to fight with you because of that is really nonsense lah.
This year I enjoyed spending time with my halas. I'm gonna mention it because I had a very good time. So when they did their open house, it was first day. I couldn't make it because I had to go to my in-laws' place and then my parents' place. I didn't get to go. So this year was the only year where I went to their places, just me and them. Okay, it's just us. So I went to my first mummy's house, and then I get to sit next to her. I get to actually find out that she actually has a knee problem. She's actually not feeling so well. Her husband has an issue. They retired him, which alhamdulillah, because he's a very hard worker. I get to have that quality moment one-on-one with her, and I appreciate that so much. And then she stays with the son. I get to sit down and talk to the son. Because in open house setting, you open house betul, correct? Buffet, you come, you eat, you drink, you salam the host, you go back. You don't get to talk to the... Agree? Maybe 5-10 minutes the host will come to you if it's a really packed open house.
Yeah.
Right? Like you call 130 people, you don't get to connect with that person. Maybe whoever that is there, your cousins that come, you talk to the guests. You don't talk to the host. You don't get to talk to the host. So I had a very good moment with her and just talking. And then she said, take care anak, kau anak dah 5, this kind of thing. I get the du'as from her. Then I du'a from her. I felt so berkat, bro. And then the next day I went to another one that looks a lot like me lah. Those who know lah. Then she was alone at home. So that's when I get to look at her. Then I was like, oh my God, you're aging You get to look at her, Then the way she talks, the way she like comprehend certain things. Then she's like, Anna, you're doing business. No, I also last time do business. Then she shared her business tips.
Nice.
Then she said like, hey, why not we go Dubai? Like, bring in some clothing. She shared some insights. Then she looked at my children. She asked, okay, this one do what? This one do what? We get to sit down and have a very good conversation. And I loved it. I really loved it. If I had gone like the normal with my mood this year and I gone for the open houses, right, I don't think I get to connect with them. I don't think I get this chance. So maybe those who choose not to go for open houses and choose to come on their own to visit the elderlies, right? I feel they should go for it. But don't expect them to cook and serve for you.
Of course, yeah.
This is another part. People challenging between household who serves the best food.
Got like this
God, bro.
Oi.
Kau tahu that house they serve us chili crab, no?
But usually elderly lah again. You mean no Our age already talking like this Wow. Okay lah, I mean you can compliment what? Like, okay, serve.
So is it necessary that you got to serve food? Let's touch that a bit.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to serve food because there is food there's kuih what. So you don't have to serve like proper dishes and meals You don't have to. It's not a must. But at the end of the day, it's also about giving people something lah. You want
I
them
specifically told my second aunt, you don't cook because I'm going to a few houses. I come to you, I'll be very full. So I just want to sit down and talk to you. I don't want you to be in the kitchen like putting in the effort. I just want to see you. Just sit down and talk. Kuih is enough for the elderlies lah.
Oh, of course, yeah. Elderly, you shouldn't ever expect them to cook
Yes.
But some elderly will be upset if you don't tell them that you're coming. And then they'll be like, hey, why you come without telling us? I
got one aunt,
something.
We did that. No, she menggigil, She menggigil when she came. She panicked.
When you came to her house, she menggigil. Okay.
She menggigil because the person that is supposed to inform her didn't inform her.
Oh.
So we crash her place. She was menggigil,
Wow, okay.
Then I was like, relax, mommy, what's the issue?
Yeah.
No, ma, you never tell me I got nothing to serve you.
Yeah.
So it's already embedded in them.
Yes.
That we got to give something. So she called up her daughter, then the daughter called Grab mutabak for us.
Right.
Then she cooled down.
Yeah, it's embedded for our culture, right? I mean, we always serve people lah.
Yeah.
So especially the elderly, to them is a no. If you must serve people.
Okay.
Right? So that's why they have that feeling.
Yeah.
So sometimes when some elderly, although we thinking you're old already, we don't want to trouble you.
Yeah.
Their heart will be filled if they serve
See
you.
us eating their food.
That's right.
Yeah.
So in a way, I will never decline whenever they want, but I never expect as well lah.
Yeah.
Because for elderly, we just want to visit them. We haven't seen them for many years.
Yeah.
We also don't know, anything happened to them and all that. So it's also to find out more. Like what you said, good.
Yeah,
times
this
to
year
spend.
was really good for me.
Yeah.
I managed to bond with them. Yeah.
Is that the last point?
Yeah, I'm actually done with this.
Okay, let's debate a bit
Okay, let's go.
about the concept of open house, because you mentioned that open house, you don't have time to mingle or get
The
together
host.
with someone. I've heard this before. That's why I want to talk to you about it.
Okay.
I know people who don't like to do open houses because they say that they will not be able to spend time with people.
Yes.
I mean, you do you, whatever you like.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I'm okay with that. Okay, maybe we hear your thoughts first before I give my comment on that.
No, I already said what? I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Yeah. But okay, youngsters, that means people of our age, I don't mind. Because you're working, who got time to go one-on-one?
Exactly.
You call me after work, I'll be like, alamak, I just want to wear my sarong and lepak, right? Who want to come? But for the elderlies, right, I would prefer the one-on-one.
Oh, elderly definitely lah.
Exactly.
Elderly,
So if
you will visit them, what?
Yeah, but for the our age, right, I'm fine. I'll just come eat your food. Ciao. I just mark my attendance.
Okay lah. Then we align on that lah. I mean, because I heard some young people who say that they don't like to open house because they want to spend time with their friends. But to me, like, okay lah, you can do that. It's up to you. At the end, there's no hard fast rule lah. It's your house. How you want to do it. At the end of the day, how many friends you have.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes it's not. What do you call that? Logistically, it's hard. Right? Because if you have so many friends, I don't have time to spend so much time with everyone anyway.
Yes.
So the concept of open house makes sense. You know?
Yeah.
Whoever can come, whoever cannot come. Come, I will talk to you. Okay, another group come, I will talk to them.
Yeah.
Right? They will get it, and then they will know that they have to go. Whatever, you know, it's nice.
Yeah.
To me, I think I see the charm in it. I see the charm in it because it's not often that you have such a thing.
And then you get this family who randomly didn't know that this family is coming. Then they reconnected after 20 years.
So
that one is so sweet.
exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the charm of Raya lah. I mean, I want to end this on a good note. So of course, you know, Raya can be toxic for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But on a good note, I just want to say that there's also a charm to Raya lah. There's something to look forward to. Pick your battles, like what we have discussed.
Yes,
right?
the bottom line is pick
do you, right? So if you think that you don't like open house, don't do open house. If you like one-on-one, you go one-on-one. If you don't like this fella, don't meet her fella. If you like this fella, you meet this fella. So it's up to you.
Your advice for Hari Raya Haji that's coming up. It's just one day. So how?
So Hari Raya Haji, you can do kurban, and we'll share more details about it.
It's coming up.
It's coming out. We have something to promote. It's for the good and betterment of some group of people. Organizations. So watch out for that. Yeah.
Are you opening house on Hari Raya Haji?
Standard no. Standard okay. I mean, yeah. Hari Raya Haji usually one day. Nobody really complain or what. You only visit the very close circle which is your parents.
But now got try Hari Raya Haji, people go holiday.
I heard this one.
When the time comes, then we kupas that one lah.
Yeah, actually, normal Raya also they go holiday sometimes. Second day. I
did it before.
You did it before?
Yeah. We went Korea. I told you before. Previous episodes. Yeah, but it's not on the first day lah.
Second day lah.
Second or third day, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know people who do that. Okay lah. I mean, you do you.
Is this all that you kupas?
What?
You want to put something spicy? What you said?
No. That's it lah.
That's it lah.
And on a good note lah. Spicy already talk just now. So many spicy things. We debate so many things already. Okay. Okay, so
I hope you do justice lah. All the DMs and I love it lah. Keep it coming guys.
Keep it coming. So if you have anything to share with us and anything that we missed out, maybe you can share with us. We can do a extended episode.
And if any of our episodes that we did or say anything wrong to anyone, it's still in a good month. We do seek your forgiveness, guys.
Yeah.
Right?
So I mean, at the end of the day, we do this not to offend anyone.
Yeah.
It is honestly a platform for people to share.
Our intention is pure and good. There's no like, aku nak sundak dia ni, aku nak dia tu dia ni. No such things.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
It's a platform for people to share and express their feelings, a safe space.
Yeah.
We want people to be able to tell the stories that not many people dare to tell.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, unfortunately, we are the hosts, right? So we bear the brunt. But the things that we share are also DMs from people who are experiencing it.
Oh yeah. Actually, speaking of that, I have put up a job form.
Job form?
Yes, I send you, bro. Not checking messages.
What is it?
I already I've put up on our JustAnaDer Instagram a link.
Okay.
Where you can put in your stories.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so you go to the profile, right? I think you guys know lah. There's a link there, right? Normally you will see our YouTube, you will see our Spotify.
Right.
Now there's a link for you to submit your story.
It's a betul joke.
It's that late. So over there,
yeah.
I mean, it will put their name and whatever, and then an email address. No need. You all can put whatever you want, like Kak Nam ke, Mami Combi ke. You can put in whatever details. Be anonymous. You can put in your stories, and then we will discuss it here.
Right.
It's totally anonymous. It's fine.
Yeah, looking forward to your stories, man.
Yes.
On that note, have a nice whatever. Have a nice life lah. Right? Doesn't matter. Don't need to have a nice Raya or whatever. Nice life.
Raya dah habis.
Finish already,
Finish.
Masih. This song fits us, yeah.
It's relationship, ah.